Every night you disappear, not physically, mentally. Your body stays, your mind leaves for hours. You are not fully here. We call it sleep. It feels normal, automatic, necessary, but it's also strange. You shut down consciousness on purpose every single day. So let's ask something uncomfortable. What if humans never did that? What if there was no switch to turn off? No drifting, no dreaming, no darkness behind the eyes? What if awareness never stopped? In this world, humans are always awake, not exhausted, not struggling. Sleep simply never evolved. The brain does not need rest. It does not reboot. It does not reset. Thought flows continuously. One moment blends into the next. There is no break between yesterday and today. Memory works differently. Nothing gets filed away overnight. Nothing is quietly sorted. Every experience stacks directly on top of the last. You remember more, but you forget less selectively. Embarrassment lingers longer. Fear stays sharper. There is no morning relief. No, I'll feel better after I sleep. You feel exactly as you did, just further along. Dreams never existed here. No strange images, no impossible stories, no subconscious theater. The mind never wanders freely. Creativity comes only from what you consciously connect. There are no accidental ideas, no symbols bubbling up from below. Art becomes precise, logical, controlled, but something is missing. There is no place where fear dissolves into metaphor. Every thought must be faced directly. Night offers no escape, because night offers nothing different from day. Darkness is just darkness, not a mental doorway. Without sleep, time feels different. There are no days ending, no mornings beginning. Life becomes a continuous stretch. People still measure hours, still count cycles, but emotionally, everything blends together. There are no natural stopping points, no moment where the world agrees, this is enough for now. So humans invent pauses. They sit still, they stare, they close their eyes, even though nothing changes behind them. Rest becomes ritual, not biology, a learned behavior, not because the body demands it, but because the mind needs an illusion of ending. Civilization adapts quickly. There are no nights anymore, only lighting changes. Cities hum constantly. Work has no natural boundary, neither does productivity. Someone is always available, always thinking, always watching. Privacy becomes rare because solitude once came from sleep, from being unreachable. Now, everyone is always present. Social pressure grows heavier. There is no excuse to disappear, no acceptable absence. Burnout doesn't exist, but saturation does. Minds fill up, and once full, they have nowhere to empty themselves. Sleep once softened emotion. It blurred the sharp edges, gave distance to pain. Without it, feelings accumulate. Anger lingers longer. Grief settles deeper. Forgiveness takes effort, because nothing fades naturally. Humans become more controlled, not calmer. They learn restraint, because emotion has consequences that never cool down on their own. Love is intense, but fragile, because there is no forgetting small wounds. Every word echoes longer than it should. In this world, consciousness is uninterrupted. There is no surrender, no nightly loss of control, and that changes something subtle. Humans stop trusting anything unconscious. Instinct weakens. Intuition is questioned. Everything must be deliberate, calculated. The mind becomes a room that is never allowed to go dark, always lit, always occupied, and over time, that light becomes oppressive. Sleep looks like weakness. Hours lost. Awareness surrendered. But maybe it was never about rest. Maybe sleep was permission. Permission to stop performing, to stop remembering, to stop being human for a while. In a world without sleep, humanity survives, but it never disappears, even for a moment. And the question is no longer whether sleep makes us efficient, but whether it makes us kind. Because sometimes, to understand yourself, you need to leave yourself behind.